Welcome to That Oneness Guy vlog. This actually is going to be vlog number 7 as we're moving right along here. Very special vlog. As you can clearly see behind me, I am introducing to you my new website, which is That Oneness Guy. You can find it at thatonenessguy.com. So by all means, check it out. It's going to be hosting my podcasts, my blogs, and my vlogs. And it's interactive, so you can join in on the conversation. But this is what it looks like on your big screen, if you want to pull it up on your big screen. So I wanted to use it here today as a backdrop. I'm real excited about it. So as we get into vlogging, as they say, today's episode, I'm going to make it a little bit of a throwback. The topic and the coinciding song I will be singing again today is called Is This the Dream? Okay, now many of you guys know that in my last book I actually had a chapter titled Is This the Dream? And so for those who are not aware of what I'm referring to when I ask that question, is this the dream, I'm going to take a step back, if you may. We know that oneness, all right, is applied to both our physical and our spiritual nature. But for this topic here, is this the dream, I'm only applying it to the spiritual side of that equation, all right? Because when we understand that we emanate from a spiritual essence, what we realize is that our physicality does not represent what we are, okay? And well, that's simply because these bodies of ours, it's just a vehicle that we inhabit while we're here on this journey. So it's not really what we are. We choose to incarnate into this realm so we can realize what oneness really is. Think about it this way. Now, before we come here, like while we're residing within our spiritual essence, on the other side, if you may, all we know is oneness. All we know is spirit, because that's what we are, right? So the only way for us to come to terms with what we are as spirit, as oneness, is for us to actually experience what we are not, all right? And that is what this journey in the physical provides for us. It provides us an opportunity to fully realize our essence as spirits or as oneness by experiencing what it is not. All right, now that is where the term duality comes into play. All right, like for example, there's no way to know light without dark, up without down, night without day. You know what I'm saying? Now my new book, I should say, has a whole chapter about duality. It goes a lot deeper into that. But for now, let's just come to know that this life represents, again, what we are not. And that's why, you know, when you look at things like in the grand scheme of things, for argument's sake, that this life, for all intents and purposes, is an illusion, as you may have heard many people say before. It is an illusion because it represents what we are not. So when we discuss dreams as we've come to know them, this is in fact the dream, right? Now, I know it's a lot for everyone to take in, but in oneness, when we know that we are just these individualized expressions that you've heard me say, that we're individualized expressions of one source, and that source is spirit, then we come to know this a little bit more, all right? And that's where today's topic and song comes into play, because I've asked myself many, many years ago, right? Oops, I'm a little stuck here. Many, many years ago, pull this out, here we go. Especially when I came to realize the spiritual side of things, I questioned that. I asked myself, is this the dream? Battle every day just to try to make ends meet. A constant pressure builds within my mind. And knowing tomorrow may not bring a brighter day. I hate to even think what I might find. I'm sure I'm not the only one who thinks along these lines and wonders how it all became so tense. And as I go to bed each night before I close my eyes, question comes to me that might make sense. Is this the dream that we're living in, or what we call each day? A dream even though we feel awake. We're searching for an answer and for what you just might say. So tell me please somehow, is this the dream? Here's where I typically go, yeehaw! Imagine for a moment if this really is the case. Would you change anything or how you feel? Would the worrying and stress you have still make you so upset? If you know it's just a dream and so not real. Remembering a lullaby my mama sang to me. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. I hear these words again, changes everything for me. Knowing now that life is but a dream. Is this the dream that we're living in, or what we call each day? Dream even though we feel awake. We're searching for an answer and for what you just might say. So tell me please somehow, is this the dream? Is this the dream that we're living in, or what we call each day? Dream even though we feel awake. We're searching for an answer and for what you just might say. So tell me please somehow, is this the dream? That's Is This the Dream, my dear friends. And as always, you can find all of my music on iTunes, or you can hear them on all of these sites as well too. Speaking of my sites, please make sure to visit my other sites as well too. You can go and see me at DannyRongo.com. If you want to look up just the info about my first book, you can look up at IamGodBook.com. And speaking of books, like I just said, remember that my new book, The Ways of Oneness, Helping to Navigate Life, which was conceived under the blanket of a global pandemic, I might add. That's going to be coming out very, very soon, as I am finished now and I'm in the process of going back to my publisher with the details. So, with that, my friends, thank you. This has been vlog number 7. Is this the dream? Great question, right? So, stay well, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of one another, okay? Until next time, in oneness, namaste. Hey.